Hey family, welcome back. I am reviewing a case that I have done a while back on the missing Casey Young. She is 44 years old. She went missing from Spartanburg, South Carolina on May the 15th of this year and was last seen and heard from around 4:30 p.m. after she left from work. I believe she worked at the hospital. Um, Disclaimer, whatever you see here in this reading concerning the disappearance of Casey Young, let me just say that it is not facts. It is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. I had did a reading on, well, actually, I did like, I'm gonna say like two main readings on her. This was the first one, and then I did one on her. Um, I had did another one, but I chopped it up in three. So it looks like it's like four readings on her, but it's really like I probably say two, but it chopped up in three. But anyway, I want to give a shout out to her family members, her siblings, her um, to her daughter. Much love to you all. I'm so sorry that your loved one has not been found yet. Um, as you see, as a labor of love, I did try to make a difference by helping many of you to receive clarity. But it was pretty much what you already knew. Let me just say that. It was pretty much due to what you already knew. So not only did you receive clarity but confirmation as far as what went down with your loved one disappearance. This is Casey right here, Lavonne Young right here. And I blew her picture up. And this right here, and she was living with her boyfriend family. This right here, the picture of her living boyfriend. I blew his picture up, so I definitely want to see what I'm able to pick up from his energies as well. Okay, um, just to piggyback and family, feel free to go back and check those videos out that I have done on Casey. Okay, I don't want to keep repeating myself, but anyway, he has been charged with her disappearance. Okay, and they have him on video, like at another apartment complex parking lot, cleaning her car. It looked like he's taking things out and cleaning it up. Um, so they have enough on him to where they charged him, and but for some reason his bail was low to her family members. The bail was kind of low, and then he was able to make bail and leave. But I think he's back in jail again for some. I forgot what the reason was, but right now, he's currently, in jail. They're holding him for right now. But anyway, family, I'm going to be mindful of what I say because I did, a family member did reach out to me, and I want to send that loved one, much love, and I will be keeping the family lifted up in prayer. But anyway, a while back, a family member did reach out to me, and I can only, reveal what spirits allowed me to reveal, okay? But at the same time, when I put out certain information publicly, you don't know who's watching, okay? You don't know who's watching. So I had to keep all that in mind. I can't control what comes out of my readings, but I still can control what I share. And like I said, you don't know who's all watching. And you got people that are so deranged, they will move people, okay? For one thing, their DNA is tied to them, especially if they still have their clothes on, or whatever. Or if anything, they could have dropped something, that's pertaining to them. They're pretty much trying to cover their tracks. And I really want her to be found, and I truly believe she will be found, but it's in the Most High God divine timing. Let me just say that. So anyway, her family members, um, what had happened was I had typed in update on Casey Young, and I saw this pop up, and her family members, I believe 2 or 3 weeks ago, they had like a little update, press conference, um, speaking about their loved ones, and the media was asking them questions, and right here it says, it's been 2 months since my aunt, now this is her niece speaking, okay? It's been 2 months since my aunt been missing, and we haven't heard anything else from the detective and the sheriff department, said niece Zoe. Okay, so I'm going to say, as a family member, I feel like we really do just want justice to be served, and we just want to heal. And when I not only am I reading this, but I actually watched the conference, and yeah, it's very tear jerking. I was just on nobody. So anyway, with that being said, I just want to go back in, look at the energies again, okay? Because I do have more than one, deck that I can use, and just to get an idea of what kind of clues that can come out and give me an idea of where she can be. But like I said, we have people that are crazy as H, and they will move them. Okay, it happens all the time. So anyway, um, I pretty much just wanted to look in Casey Beautiful Eyes and see what's going to come back out. I apologize, feeling my allergies flaring up. You see what's going to come back out, and I'm sure a lot of it's going to be repeated messages, and I hate that, but I always say the truth doesn't change. But I'm just really focusing on like, the spirit, like guiding me to where she is, her location. That's pretty much what I'm really focused on more than anything. Because her family already know the Jewish, if I was what happened to her. They already know that already, okay? They really don't need repeated information when it comes to that. So I'm going to be mindful as far as not only what come out, but what I'm going to share, okay? So let me go ahead and get started. Much love to my butterflies. Give your sister a good old thumbs up. It's not for me. It's for our sister Casey, who's still presently missing. Let's bring more attention to her story and share, share, share. And if you got Facebook, share, share, share. Somebody else will see it and they will share also. This sister is from Spartanburg. So, let's show her love like we would show anybody else, okay? So let me go ahead and get started. Okay, let's see. Now, look what has fallen out. And remember what I read in the beginning about what her niece said, how slow this her aunt case has been due to the a lack of movement on the authorities' end. Police investigate, move slow, lack enough evidence or none. So you can say this is how they feel, even though they have Casey um, boyfriend on video trying to do a cleanup job. The authorities still feel like they don't have enough of evidence. Isn't that something? So this is confirmation. It just slid on out. I'm gonna read it again. Police investigate. I'm gonna say investigation, okay? Police investigation moving slow, lack enough evidence or none. Now don't get me wrong, they know what they know. But still what they know, they might feel like it's not enough. I'm gonna put this on the bottom. Now the information that came out, this is for me to know. This is pretty much need to know information for me to know. A lot of this is pretty much pertaining to the relationship. A lot of time I would receive a lot of additional information. Excuse me. I apologize for that. A lot of time I would receive a lot of additional information that I did not ask for. And to me, this is not really any helpful information. It's just a little background judge, okay? I'm still receiving a lot of background information. Um, and I apologize for that, family. I just don't feel the need to share everything. Like they say, all information is not good information. And the point I'm trying to make is I'm receiving a lot of like background information when it comes to Casey, even though it's allegedly. Um, I just want to watch what I put out. This is right here. I will share this to give you an idea what I'm talking about. This is saying red flags, meeting up with them by choice, did not use good judgment, overlooked the signs. So I think about all the signs that Casey had overlooked. I'm sure that her family member knew a lot of those red flags with him and could have been talking to her about it. But you know, sometimes people be in denial or they just overlook the red flags, shall I say. But anyway, this is just a good example of the kind of information I am receiving. I'm trying to really get an idea about her location, but I can't control what's coming out. This just speaks about red flags as far as the individual that you are with. Okay. Okay, I'm only going to share this because I feel like it can be helpful information. It's pretty much how you look at it, okay? Now, I did, when a family member did hit me up, right, and they know who they are, is all I'm going to say. I did mention this to them. I feel like it's something that they need to really look into, okay? I'm going to show them this, and they know what this means. Workplace related, okay? It's just a matter of narrowing this right here, if you know what I mean. So it has here workplace related. Remember, I just mentioned the word could possibly be in denial when it comes to the red flags. See this? In denial, not speaking up about abuse, turns a blind eye. And it doesn't have to be physical, it can just be verbal abuse. Hearts exchange words back and forth with each other. This is allegedly family, okay? It says has been stabbed deadly. She may not have been stabbed. It could have just been, whatever happened to her could have been bloodshed. Period. Okay, but I'm not going to show it. I've already, explained to you what this was. So anyway, let's continue. Okay. Now, according to the spirit, right? This man that Casey has been involved with, um, he's very secretive. Okay. It has here watch the company you keep. They have secrets, and it has here warning genocide. So that speaks for itself. So for me to say that, I definitely would suggest that Casey family members will stay away from this man. Okay, definitely stay away from him and make sure that you are with somebody when you are in his presence. Okay, now this speaks about causing harm to multiple people, and we don't know nothing about his past. Okay, this is someone also being denial. If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right. This could be his energy. Um, I remember one of the family members saying that he didn't want to let her go in so many words. This speaks about Mercury retrograde. I think about problems. I think about disagreements, lack or no communication. As I stated earlier, misunderstanding, disagreements, um, problems due to travel or no travel, if you know what I mean, delays, hesitation or breakdown, confusion. This just lets me know that things did not go as planned. That's all. Things did not go as planned for somebody. Things did not go as planned. Don't worry, I'm getting ready to switch it up in a minute, family. I'm just trying to see what I'm getting from this bit. And I think I did. I can't remember, but I think I did when I did a reading on her. I think it did come out about the authorities turning a blind eye. The case is moving slow. I can't remember. I can remember if I said it, but if I did say it, her family now they see what I mean by that. Now let's pray. Nothing is set in stone, family. Okay, let things play out. It has here no future arrest. May end up being a cold case due to lack of evidence, but we can pray against this and hope for the best. Okay. We know with God all things are possible. Someone sees them as a risk that may cause harm to them, fear of being exposed. Now, this is interesting right here. I think something like this did come out in the reading that I've done on her. It has here Joker. Joker would be the suspect, okay? Joker uses their money and resources to protect them, abuse of power. Now, I don't know how his money is. When it comes to resources, I think about people, you know, um, because somebody always knows somebody, okay? I think about he may know somebody in a higher position that can protect him. Think about it. I mean, they got him on camera with her vehicle cleaning it out, and her family member also said that he lied, you know, and so they caught him in a lie as well. The point I'm trying to make is the bail was so low, they allowed him to get out. So think about it. Most people, they would get a higher bail amount. His bail is very, very low. Anyway, Joker uses their money or resources to protect them, abuse of power. So this piece about abuse of power. So her family has to really ask the question, who is it that he may know that can protect him? And how come they're not sticking it to him? Is he, I mean, I'm just asking a question. Is he part of some kind of brotherhood? I think about, secret groups. Um, I mean, he may actually know somebody that can protect him. That's the point I'm trying to make. But anyway, it has here abuse of power. I'm going to change that in a minute. 'Cause I keep getting a lot of past energy or repeated messages. It just has here hurt feelings. I'm tired of you putting me down with your words. So I think about somebody that's verbally abusing the other. It has here, they are taking advantage of me, crosses boundaries. So as you see, when she crossed paths with him, he crossed the boundaries with boundaries with her. Excuse me. It has here not to be trusted, and we know this to be true. This is just saying I have. I think about someone that's gloating. This is just saying red light stop. I can imagine somebody crossing boundaries with you. You're telling them to stop. This just says disagreement, not seeing eye to eye, opposition between person or ideals of interest. Feels like you just wasted your time. See that? Get rid of unwanted personal thing. So see, he got rid of her. See that? alone. I'm just looking for clues, family. That's all. I don't know what this means. It says bio dad. In case he was 44 years old, not saying that you can't get pregnant. Not saying that you can't get pregnant because, people get pregnant all the time, even in their 40s. But anyway, it says bio dad. I'm not really sure what that means. Bio dad. And then this says repeat offender. And then this says living a double life, my business. I'm just going, excuse me, I'm just going over certain, things that I'm seeing here. Situation relates to their state of mind, has a mental conflict, unstable, and that's pretty much someone that has the inability to get over something or someone. And it just says lured away. It says lured away. Hmm. I'm seeing something in here to me that can be very, very, and very positive, but see, I can't prove it. I cannot prove it. And I don't want to mislead her loved ones, okay? But let me say this real quick. So far, we have not, her loved ones have not, found her yet. And the fact that she has not been found yet, um, you know, I'm still looking at the spreads because the energy can change. Um, this right here says there's hope. It just depends on what the spirit means by that. And then right here, this energy says still alive right here. But I don't want to put that out there as facts because nothing here is facts. Let me just say that. We all know something happened to her. It's just a matter of what, But I would love for her to be hidden somewhere alive. As far as, for instance, he could have put her somewhere. He could have put her somewhere, inside some kind of location that only he knows about. I would love for her to still be alive. Let me just say that, okay? So I'm still looking. The energies, they're always changing. This came out earlier, and I, put this back up under this deck. I reshuffled, and it came right back out. So I just thought that was very interesting right there. He's just saying right here, being threatened and hostile towards them, toxic relationships. And this right here, I'm not showing everything, okay? I'm gonna start another deck. This right here says the cops know more than what they are saying, sitting back collecting evidence. So it's like in a way, maybe they trying to trip him up on something, trying to make it seem like they're not really looking at him, so he can you know, feel comfortable and trip up on himself. And I don't know why this will come out unless this is pertaining to, something that he's doing behind the scenes. Okay, this says trafficking, grooming the victim, builds relationship and trust, and sexually abused and exploited. But that can be maybe something that he could be a part of behind the scenes. Who knows? When I had watched that news coverage, one of her family members said that he's trying to sell his house. Isn't that interesting? I keep getting something about a money grab, some kind of opportunity to where he can make money from. I keep getting something like that. See this right here, something about a money grab, but maybe the money grab is pretty much selling the house, unless it's something else. It has here overly stressed, mental overload, so he's stressing. It has here saw something, became targeted. And I was picking up on something like that with Casey. She came to some information that she knew about pertaining to him due to the fact that I was getting, living a double life. So obviously, there was more to him that she knew, and for the most part, probably was keeping it to herself. This just says red flags. Okay, now listen what it says. It just says being groomed on the top, and right here it says red flag. I'm looking at him, and this is what's coming out. Isolated the victim. I'm just reading it first. Hold on. And you know what? This could be his MO behind the scenes as far as things that he may be into. I'm just saying, but I'm going to read it out. It's pretty much about how a person tried to get close to you and get you to trust them, as far as grooming the victim. Isolate the victim, giving them gifts and compliments, trying to get their personal info, asking you to keep a secret, trying to gain the trust, sending sexual messages and images. The Joker is full of deception. That's what the spirit is saying about him. He's full of deception. Lord, it was a lot to him. Casey didn't even know. I just wish you would have done a background check on him. It has here about him caution, lifestyle, unhealthy lifestyle can be problematic. All right. Now this is what I'm picking up about him as far as background information. For one thing, uh, this is the energies that I'm getting. So I'm sorry, hold on. This is the energies I'm getting from him. It has here dumpster check inside. Okay. It has here dumpster check inside. So from now till then, whatever that he put in the dumpster is in the landfill now. Okay. It's in the landfill. Whatever he put in the dumpster is in the landfill. Um, this right here keeps coming back out, being threatening, and hostile towards them, toxic relationship came right back out. So this is how uh, the background relationship was between him and Casey, just toxic. Now, as you see, the energies are starting to change. Charges are coming. There will be a arrest. I hope and pray. Okay, I hope and pray. I hope and pray for Casey's sake. Now, it has here organization, corruption. So, what is he tied to behind the scenes? As far as maybe how he makes his money on the side due to what you call it, hustling. It has here corruption, organization. See that? That's the energy I'm getting from him. Check this out. Follow the money trail. Who has to gain from this loss? Follow the money trail. Who has to gain from this loss? And this could be the background energy that he can be into, especially when it comes to corruption, trafficking, grooming the victim, builds relationship and trust, sexually abused and exploited. This came out twice. So who knows what this man is really into? According to the spirit, he's living a double life. He's one way with people, and he's another way when he's with his other group of individual. Now this says married. Has he ever been married before? Or before Casey, was he with somebody before her, like a common law marriage? You know, as far as being with somebody for years. This says married. Don't know how true that is, but it came out. I'm getting ready to use another deck. This just says alone. I'm looking at him and I'm just seeing what's coming out while I'm looking at him. This says scammer, preying on people, good intentions. This just says I don't want to face the truth. This just says temptation, has addiction, whether it's sex, drugs, or alcohol. This just says control freak. Now, none of this is my opinion now. According to the spirit, I'm looking at him and this is what's coming out. This person be around parks where children play. Deception uses another person or team as a bait to lure the victim to leave with them. So who really knows what he's into? I'm just saying. Okay, maybe he has fetishes or something, but who really knows what he's into? And this just says, hold on. This just says, help me. I don't know where I am. On the go travel, not alone. Ooh, sorry, family. Give me a minute. Apologize. I'm going to put it back in the deck, but I'm just going to share what came out. Sexually taken advantage of, not willing, in a toxic, unbalanced, unhealthy relationship, not devoted, not loyal, has a unhealthy addiction to attracting toxic relationships. It has here update news coming in within 2 or 3 weeks. When this comes out, you better believe it's going to be some kind of news concerning him. Update news coming in within 2 or 3 weeks from today. This just says meet up with them. Now the whole time I was shuffling, I kept saying, "Where is Cassie? Where is Cassie?" Okay. Clue. Check farm area out. Open field, land, or water. So this is a clue, family. Okay. I'm gonna bring it up closer. Clue. Check farm area out. Open field, land, or water. I know them. It has here knowing. I know what they are, their background, job. So something about job keep popping up. This just says lace drugs. This right here says weapon used. And that's water that came out twice. Water. The need for closure, desires answers to make a decision. All right, I feel like they're just random messages, but I'm just going to share them. Now, I think I asked the question, where did he work? I don't know if he's retired, he on disability, what the case may be. But anyway, um, is there anywhere like an area where there's water near the location where he worked or where he used to work? I'm just wondering about that. But anyway, a lot of the messages are starting to repeat themselves, but I'm going to share it. It has here breakup relationship. So it looked like these two they were planning on breaking up anyway. It has here male. He would be the male. Threatening court order, being secretive, dealing with depression over a loss, feels alone. According to the spirit, Case, Casey was Case or Cassie, Cassie. Cassie was dropped off at night, allegedly. I keep getting something about court order, question court order, present or past, protective order due to violence or sexual assault or abuse or threatening, betrayal. And this is the second time the word married came is coming out. They are married, fighting back. And maybe the spirit was talking about him and Cassie. Let me say Cassie. Maybe the spirit talking about him and Cassie, but see, I don't know how long they've been together as far as common law, relationships. But maybe there are things about him that we don't know. And then it has here question family member. Didn't he have a daughter that lives there too in the household? And also, it's a good chance you never know. I mean, his past. I mean, was he ever married? There are things about him that, when it comes to his past, is hidden. Feels weak, trying to hold on. Time is running out. Feels hopeless. I think about having her in a location by herself as far as dropping her off somewhere. It just says they wear glasses for reading or prescription. Somebody does. I don't know if Casey wears glasses or not for reading or prescription. They are not willing nor ready to change. You both are not compatible. So these two were not compatible anyway. Question relates to a court case, past or present. Okay, I have another question. I'm just trying to get out. I'm trying to like really narrow it down where she possibly could be. Where he worked or used to work, is it near? Hmm, I don't know. For some reason, I feel like he was moving her around. But anyway, is it near a landfill? Just saying. Uh, I'm sorry to say that. Now, let me say this real quick. I'm picking up on a female energy that could have been helping him. Okay, and it could possibly be a family member. And I'm not trying to accuse anybody of anything. I have here question a friend of the family. It has here question a friend of the family, possibly a friend of his family. Also, I'm getting male and female. The male would be his energy, but who is the female? Now I'm getting the female energy now that could have been help covering things up as well for him. I got here dumped. I got landfill, but that can be just evidence, okay? It has here in a tight space, can't move, trapped. So that can be anywhere. This right here says secret lovers, unless he was seeing somebody else. This just says encountered trouble ahead, up to no good, up to no good. These two go hand in hand. I keep asking myself, you know, how is it that he got the pat on the back when it comes to the authorities? And I did mention something about secret groups. This right here says clue the word pledge. It says the word pledge. I think about police officers, they pledge. When it comes to school, I think about sororities, they pledge. When it comes to military, in the military, they pledge also their allegiance to, the flag and all this. Um, I think about secret groups. Like this is popping out. Their background groups of secrets. Um, Allegedly possible, like Freemason or Skull and Bones. And it may not be that, but I'm still getting secret groups. I mean, the ultimate secret groups can also be like pledging as far as when it comes to that street life due to corruption, you know. But anyway, I'm still getting secret groups that he's attached to. Okay, that's all I'm going to say when it comes to that. This just says roommate. I think about anybody else that lives with him that's under his roof. And then plus, this could let me know that Casey and him were living together up under the same roof. I have here tied up, bound, hands, wrists, ankles. I have here standing their ground, so that lets me know about an altercation. This just says check near cemetery, wooded lot areas. And I'm getting all of this by looking at his energy, okay? I keep asking the question by looking at him. Where is she? Where is she? Where's Cassie? Where's Cassie? And I'm getting a lone, isolated, remote area. And I apologize to her family because I know that's not really telling them anything. Obviously, he's very cunning, and when it comes to trying to hide someone. According to the spirit, she was transported by vehicle, and we know this already. This says trees, wooded area, and this just says blood. I think about shedding of blood. Okay, this says sorrow ahead and pain. All this is allegedly. It says clue the word student. It's a clue family. I think about school, some kind of school. Clue the word student. It's a clue. I'm not really sure what that means. This says who who are they related to? Question. They are protected. Cover up. I would suggest for Cassie, and I know I keep messing her name up, and I apologize. I forgot how they pronounce her name. I think it's Cassie, but I would suggest for her family members to get a private PI. Okay, use that money that they are receiving and get a PI. Okay, cause that person will work for the family member so they can dig. Cause this is interesting right here. Who are they related to? Question. They are protected. Cover up. Who are they related to? Okay, now let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this real quick. He can have a family member that can cover up for him. Okay, they might not be nobody like in the law, as far as like a cop or anything like that. But people can have family members that can help clean up. You know what I'm saying? To protect them. Let me just say that. They would do favors for them. Go out and do things for them. So that's probably what this is saying right here. But I still would suggest that Cassie's family members would hire a PI. Okay. That's my suggestion. But it has here, who are they related to? question. They are protected, cover up. Because especially when it comes to his home, you better believe his home was cleaned. Okay? And see, I can imagine when he's locked up, who's going inside his home? That is the question. The person that's able to go inside his home, yeah, they are definitely cleaning the house. You better believe that. Okay? You better believe that. He definitely talking to somebody that's going inside their home, making sure everything is spick and span. And this says clue the word basement. Maybe I shouldn't have said it publicly, but I don't know if he has a basement in his home or not. It just says clue the word basement. And we did see a message saying something about, that she could be in a tight space. But I'm sure they have checked his home out already. But did they bring any dogs in? That is the question. See, look at that. It came right back out. This says falling inside dark hole between rocks, tight space. But the key word is tight space. See that? See that on the bottom? The key word is tight space. Tight space on the bottom. So she may be between wherever he had her, cause I sensed that she was moving, but whatever he had her, it's like he had her in a tight space hidden. It just says danger. These are just like locations. This just says roadside pathway trails. I think about outside. So this says trees, wooded area, and this says roadside pathway trails. This just speaks about some fast food places that he could have drove past, but I'm not getting like the actual name. It just places that sell burger and fries. And this just says trailer areas or campground areas or cottage or tent can be very significant also. So these are just some clues for her loved ones to look into when it comes to their researching, like when they're outside area. This says trailer, campground, cottage, or tent. I think about like campground areas. So I'm not picking up on trailer park, but definitely trailers. Um, hmm. All I know is it's a clue, and it has right here inside location. It just says cross the bridge, which I'm not familiar with that area, and it just says sabotage. It just says they are rebellious and known for this also bullying. And they got their female. It just says within walking distance, but I'm not getting a strong hit on that. All right, then I'm ready to end this reading. Oh boy, the energy is all over this place. I keep getting wooded area. Okay, I keep getting. It has here trees, wooded area. It has here danger. It has here authority background. It has here unresponsive, not reacting nor answering. Same thing popped up, sorrow ahead and pain. It has here violence due to rape, sexual harassment, or held hostage that's keeping somebody against their will. It has here deception. I did not call or text anyone back. Lies, false narrative. This just says play sports. I'm not sure what that means, but it's a clue. It says play sports. This says inside location. This says dark crawl space. This says question a friend. This says they know, and this says dropped off. So it might not be a friend of hers. It could be a friend of his. Remember, we saw a question friend of the family. So people have people to help them. The cover up shit. Sorry the way I said it, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna share this, and that's it. Remember we saw the word student, and then this says teenagers. So I think I was told that he does have a child, but is his child is his child a teen? I'm getting here a teenager. So I'm wondering, is his child a teen, a teenager? Because this popped up for a reason. But anyway, if not, that's fine. I was just wondering. I have here a lone, isolated, remote area. I have here sabotage. I keep getting this within walking distance, not far, but it just depends on, not far from where. That is the question. Not far from where. See, I'm not able to really, zoom in on that location. This says cross the bridge. So is it within walking distance from the bridge? Because we know a lot of time with bridge is water is near. And I'm not saying she's in water or anything. It has here falling inside dark hole between rocks, tight space. What stands out to me is tight space. And then tight space comes out here also. Stuck in a tight space. It's right here also. See that? It comes out twice. Retaliation, wants payback, revenge. This right here says um outside of the area, rural country, trees, near water, wooded area. And then it says clue the word closed. It can be a street that's closed or a company that's closed. But it says clue the word closed. And don't forget we got cross bridge. And this is a clue also. Even though the spirit is saying she's inside, I don't know if she's still inside of something, but this says outside of the area, rural country, trees, near water, wooded area. And we saw the word water came out 2 times already. And this makes the third time. So for us to see cross bridge, I mean, isn't that pretty much like going outside the area? This says away from the city, deep south in the country. And then it says crawl space added. So it looked like she was inside of something, but possibly she could have been moved outside in a rural area, country like trees near water. We also saw, across a bridge. Okay. So anyway, I'm through with this right here. No matter what we saw here, it's allegedly okay. Um, at the end of the day, with God, all things are possible. I'm just praying that he will get justice, and let's keep her family members in our prayers, family. Okay. No matter what we saw here, it's allegedly, and let's just pray that Cassie will get justice, okay? And that's really all I care about for her family's sake, so they can receive some closure. So I thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. Let's keep this sister in our prayers and stuff. Let's send lots of love and light her way. And thank you for watching. This was a labor of love. Peace.